Why is it every time I decide to record my intro and my exit, one of my chillmans come in asking me for something? I just don't understand. I just want to film my intro so I can wrap this up for the day, and it's not happening. Hey loves, welcome back to today's video, which is my let's get ready with my face, where I just do my makeup, not necessarily a tutorial, but just me trying to create a look for that day. I just kind of just look at a palette, and whatever is calling my name, I kind of just mix some colors together and hope that it's a success, because not all the time do my makeup come out how I envision it, and it come out looking like a Picasso that just has gone wrong. So I just, yeah, today I felt purpley, mauve, shimmery. So yeah, that's the look I was going for. I used the Smashbox Double Exposure palette and my transition color, which is Saddle by MAC. That's the only color outside of the palette that I use to get this look. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how I got my face ready for today, then you already know what to do. Sit pretty and keep watching. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So I've already washed, moisturized, and prepped my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I'm going in correcting now. I'm using the MAC Peach Lustre, and I'm also going to mix that with Fawn from LA Girls Pro Concealer. I find that when I mix the two together, I get better results versus just going straight in with the corrector, foundation, and then concealer. I just feel that it works better when I mix the two together, so then that way the corrector isn't peeping through my foundation. I'm using an e.l.f. creaseless concealer brush, and I love this brush for blending out my concealer, as well as when I apply eyeshadow primer to my lids. It's a really good brush for doing those two tasks, and I've just always liked it. The size is right and everything. And I mean, as you guys can see by me mixing the corrector and the foundation together, I mean the concealer together, it just disappears into my skin. Like, you can actually see where my actual skin is and like where I put the stuff, but it blends in like together. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I just like the two combinations together, and it's just so marvelous. Okay, it's foundation time. So today I'm actually using my Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and this is the color Tahoe. Now, the directions for this particular makeup says to use your fingers, but I totally forgot about that. And that's why I'm trying to apply this with a MAC foundation brush, which totally was not helping me out, because this particular foundation by Nars actually dries really quick. So now I'm trying the beauty blender. I wet it and I just put some pumps on the beauty blender, and then I'm applying it to my face, my lids, my forehead, everywhere that I want to highlight, because I'm not too big on the whole highlight contour situation. I don't feel my face needs all of that. So as long as I use a lighter foundation in my T-zone and highlight area, when I go in to warm up my face with a bronzer or just a darker color period, it works. So for me, highlighting and contouring is overrated, and I found that this works, especially because this Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation is potent. Like, you only need a little bit, but I do feel that using your fingers is better. So I'm taking that same e.l.f. brush and I'm just going back in, making sure I mix in everything around my eyebrows and just make everything look perfect. So to make sure that my foundation don't move, I'm going to set everything with my Marc Jacobs brush and my MAC NC45, and it's just gonna make sure all that foundation don't crease, because that Nars foundation does crease if you don't set it. And today I didn't feel like doing the whole banana powder satin bacon type situation. I just don't feel like all that. And this is like just leaving out the house looking extra glamified, not trying to hit the streets at night where you need to have on like heavier makeup so it can be seen at nighttime. So you guys, by the way, I love this brush. This brush is so good for packing on makeup. Okay, I try to get cake face, so like a good cake face when I use powder foundation. So I changed my color now. Now I'm using the Kat Von D foundation, and I think this is the color Deep number 77, and I'm using this to bronze up my face. I guess you can call it contour, you can call it bronzing. I'm just trying to put the redness, the warmth back into my face because my foundations normally do wash out my face because of how yellow they are. And I just feel that if I just warm up my face, it's better than trying to contour my face. Because let's face it, everybody do not need to contour. You just need to put the warmth back into your face. All right, so I'm going to use my Hourglass palette to highlight underneath my eyes. Now, on other days when I want to look like the flash is on, but there's no camera, I'll definitely grab for my banana powder because to me, it's just, that's how potent I feel that it looks on my skin tone, which is like there's a light on, but there's no camera. Where this Hourglass palette just put a nice subtle highlight to it, and I'm actually using two colors in there. I'm using dim light and I think it's radiant light, and I mix them two together. On to the eyes, ladies. So I'm using my Urban Decay eyeshadow potion, I think it's called, and this is the color Eden, and I'm using that same old good faithful handy dandy elf creaseless crease concealer brush, and I'm going to take my time and blend this out. When it comes to my eyes, I do tend to take my time, so the eye part of the video is definitely longer than the rest because I found that, you know, through watching all the YouTube videos and like all the YouTubers that do amazing makeup, they take their time blending. Like, this is the part you should not rush in. So I decided that when I do my eyes, I'm going to put most of my time in my eyes so that I definitely can pull off those gradient looks, those well blended looks, and just like have a really nice photo finish eyeshadow. So I'm also cleaning up my eyebrows because they were starting to drive me crazy, and I was just like, that line underneath was just too darn sharp and it had to go. So I think I'm on point now to start adding some color. Alright, so all of my colored eyeshadows that I'm using today is from the Smashbox Double Exposure makeup palette, and I'm using Saddle from MAC, which is what I'm putting on right now for my transition color. And after my whole look was completed, or at least after I was done applying all my eyeshadows, I realized that I probably could have put the saddle just a little bit higher. So then that way I did not have to bring in more color after I was done like applying all the other, like the purple shadows that I'll be applying in a few minutes. So like I said, you guys, I'm still learning, and you have to learn, like I said, when it comes to makeup, I feel that you have to learn your face. You have to learn your own eyes. You have to learn where your own cheekbones is and just keep playing with it. So I just felt that I need to tell y'all that I felt that I could have brought Saddle up just a little bit higher so that way I didn't have to like keep adding it in the rest of the video. Alright, so after checking out my eyes, I noticed that some of that warmth that I was talking about had like disappeared. I mean, you could still see it, but I wanted it to be a little bit more like standing out. So I'm actually taking my bronzing powder, my really dark foundation that's from Kat Von D, and I really like the color because let me tell y'all that Kat Von D is like Derma Blend in a powder form. Like you just need to tap the brush, like dust it on by. Don't even really touch it, like just blow and let the powder fly up on the brush because that's how potent it is. And you know, it worked. Like I really can use this as my transition color as well. I think the color is beautiful. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys that I did need to bring back some more warmth because I just felt that, I don't know, I'm just obsessed with the whole transition color thing. But anywho, on to the lids now. I'm adding my shimmery metallic, which is so pretty. It's like a rose color. And the one thing I like about the Smashbox Double Exposure palette is that you can use the eyeshadows wet and dry, and apparently they're not supposed to cast over and get hard and nasty like a lot of the eyeshadows are. But let it be said by some really high YouTubers, they say if you have the right liquid, you can make any eyeshadow wet or dry and your product will not cast over. So who knows? I don't have that many eyeshadows to be testing it out, and I don't know what product they're talking about, but I need to get me some. Okay, who doesn't like an extra highlighted face? I know I do. So I'm definitely trying to get the Rudolph nose because I want my nose to be glowing from here until the end of the road. And of course, to bring the look together, you gotta highlight underneath your eyes. You don't have to use a shimmery one. You can definitely use matte. But today I felt shimmery. I wanted all the glow that I could possibly get everywhere without looking like a full face foundation routine with highlighter challenge. Yeah, I'm not about that right now. I love this mascara so much. This is a Too Faced Better Than Sex foundation, and this is like the bestest $24 I have ever spent, because I, for some reason, is so challenged when it comes to falsies. I cannot put them on. I always faithfully mess up my whole makeup look when I try to apply a falsie. So the fact that this mascara can get my eyelashes looking like that, I'll pay the $24 like anytime. That's why I have another one on deck. Alright, so I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic mascara for my bottom lashes because that's the only brush that will fit down below, and I feel there's no sense of buying a high-end brand with that has a small brush head just for my bottom lashes. I just feel it defeats the purpose. But anywho, you guys, this is the finished look of my eyes. I think it came out really nice. Not too many colors. I think I blended very well, and I feel that it's because I took my time. So now that we're done with that, I'm going to go back and highlight some more because I can't have enough highlighter. I should look like tin foil or gold foiling. That's just how I feel. So I'm using Too Faced's Peach Bellini, and I'm using MAC Gold Deposit. Alright, so on to our lips here. So today I'm using ColorPop's Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Teeny Weeny. And it's like a deep purpley mauve, or like a rose purpley mauve. Just a combination of all three of those together. because we can't be walking around here with two corpses sitting on the middle of our face. So pucker up and put on some lip juice. And of course, you guys can see I'm struggling to get my lines right, which is something that I go through all the time. I feel like I don't know where my lip lines are, but whatever. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one out there who struggle with trying to figure out where their lips begin and end. You guys, that is a wrap for this let's get ready with my face video. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. I think it came out really good. I think I pulled off the glowiness. I think I pulled out the purpley colors that was like calling my name from the palette. I don't think I did too many colors. I don't think it was, yeah, I think I did the blending okay as well. I totally jacked up on my wing liner. I was having issues with my eyebrows. Of course, sisters always fighting. I know I try to kill my sisters all the time when we were younger. And I think this lip went really nice with this look. And so yeah, I think I can walk outside the house today and not feel like, oh Lord, what the heck did I do to my face? So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate your support, and thumbs the video up, leave your comments down below, check the description box for the products, and I'll see you guys in my next Let's Get Ready with My Face video. Bye.